Fresh, fuck around and find out news. We have the worst person you know's favorite sports and media personality, Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy.
What's good, you all, and welcome on another episode. How are you guys doing today? I hope you all are doing great. And if you are joining for the very first time, thank you so much for being here today. A celebrity Magá supporter that a lot of us know, Dave Portnoy, is finding out face. As at the time that this man was crashing out, he had lost $7 million. But right now that I'm making this video, there is a new update that this man is in like 20 million deep. Like he has lost 20 million. Since Trump, the person he boldly, loudly supported, has been implementing the tariff. He said he does not even understand what is going on. So he is at his finding out moment. I am down 7 million today. Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. I have been trying to understand them, but I don't, and everything is in the shitter because of it. He said he had lost all this money together in stocks and in crypto, so he is crashing out. And people are reacting because him moving from being very loud, supporting Trump, to now saying he does not understand what is going on. People are saying not at all. You need to understand what the person you supported is doing. I have put together what people are having to say about his crash out online. So without wasting much time, let's get straight into it.
And it's the gaslighting that the left is doing with Kamala Harris, making it sound like she's some great, groundbreaking candidate. She is the worst candidate to ever run for president ever. There's two people voting in this election. Either you're voting for Donald Trump, you like Donald Trump, or you hate Donald Trump and you're voting against him. But Kamala Harris, let's stop it. I almost tweeted out, Dave, how much are you down right now and today? 7 million. I'm down 7 million bucks in stocks and crypto. And it's tariff city. Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. I've been trying to understand them. I don't. Like, it's more a trade deficit tariff to me. Like, hey, we get this much shit from you and you get this much from us. Let's even that up. Let's get some wacky formula and do tariffs. And everything's in the shitter because of it.
He lost $7 million in one day after publicly endorsing Trump for months and months and months. The tariffs hit him like a Mack truck. You can't make this up if you tried. So you all know that famous influencer, Dave Portnoy, also the owner of Barstool Sports, who does the reviews of like pizzas in New York City and was even on episodes of Bar Rescue. But let me show y'all the clip before Trump won the presidency, because you can't get it out.
It's like, I'm voting Trump. If Kamala wins, I hope she's awesome. It's like if you root for a team that you think stinks and's bad, you should be pleasantly surprised if they're like, yes, that's my team.
He said if they stink and they're bad. How stinky does losing $7 million in 24 hours feel? No, but here's the crash out. I forgot to show you the crash out.
Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. Get some wacky formula and do tariffs. And everything's in the shitter because of it. I'm down 7 million bucks.
It's just so good. It's so good.
People that voted for Trump got something mental going on. I was just watching a video. Dave Portnoy was saying he went viral the other day for talking about the $7 million he was down. Right now, it's looking like he's closer to being down 20 million. In that video, he said he would kill to be the man that lost 7 million instead of the one that lost 20. But one sentence later, he says he still doesn't regret the vote that he made. Crazy.
Okay, so Dave Portnoy is complaining about losing $20 million after voting for Trump. So obviously nobody feels sorry for him. All these guys continue to show that they just kind of got lucky and made something at the right time. I don't think Barstool is making any money. It's been sold like 3 times in the past 2 years. But it's very sweet to see people voting to save their money and losing their money. It blows my mind, like intelligent guys like that could vote for Trump. This again shows that Trump is not a good friend and not a good partner because everybody's losing money. Even Elon was like, ho, 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 ho. This tariff thing is not working out. That's how bad of a president Trump is. Like, even the people that's supposed to be making money, not even making money at this point. Nobody knows what he's doing. I don't know. Dave Portnoy better start betting on Caitlin Clark games. Start getting your parlays right, your over-unders right on Caitlin Clark since you love her so much.
Apparently, Dave Portnoy has now lost $20 million because of the stock market crashing, but he still doesn't regret his vote. He still wouldn't have voted differently. How do you lose $20 million directly because of who you voted for, directly because of your vote, and you still wouldn't change a thing? What did you vote for, huh? Let's unpack that. Can we just start acknowledging that if you lost $20 million but you still wouldn't vote differently, you didn't vote for the economy, you didn't vote for any reasonable reason, you voted because you hate women, you hate black women specifically. So let's get those numbers up. Let's multiply that $20 million loss by 100 at least. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get his bank account down, decimated. I'm talking negatives. I want him to have to give up all of his properties. I want him to be bankrupted, because apparently that's not such a bad thing. Because apparently successful businessmen can bankrupt a bunch of businesses, including multiple casinos, and that's okay. These people are ridiculous.
I want y'all to watch this video that I'm going to tag in the description, because I think there are some people who are trying to say that, we need to be a little more understanding of these influencers, these people who were so pro-Trump and now are complaining about the stock market. There are people saying, we need to be understanding because this could be the opportunity that they would change their vote. Now that they see he is messing with their money, they would be willing to change their vote. I'm telling you, no, they won't. You have to accept the fact that the racism and prejudice in this country is so deeply embedded in a large portion of white America that they will allow themselves to lose everything. Dave Portnoy is in this video right now talking about how he has essentially lost close to 15% of his entire net worth, maybe over $20 million. And even with that, he says out of his own mouth, I still wouldn't have voted for Kamala. Seriously, watch the clip. You need to see it. You need to see it in real time. These people are perfectly okay with destroying every aspect of their life. They are perfectly okay with watching the man in the White House destroy and take everything they own just to make sure that they don't allow a black woman in the presidency. Just to make sure that they don't see people of color, marginalized groups thrive in any way. It is absolutely the way they think and feel. So when I see these people coming around talking about, oh my gosh, I'm so worried about the administration, I know full well that they absolutely don't give a fuck. Because this country can quite literally burn to the ground until there is absolutely nothing left before they acknowledge that they have a bias towards allowing someone like Donald Trump and other people who look and act like him do whatever they want. And the first chance he gets to denigrate wokeness, I promise you he will. The first chance he gets to talk about hating anything that the left or Democrats or progressive support, he absolutely will. Because he does not care about anything other than allowing another white man control this country.
So Dave Portnoy just lost $20 million. And on an interview, he just says, oh, it's not like I'm crying that I should have voted for Kamala Harris. I'm not complaining. I'm not whining. This is the game. The stock market you put in, and sometimes it goes down and sometimes it goes up. He's missing the whole point. Bro, he's missing the whole point. If you didn't vote for Trump, if this man is not in office, your money will still be there. You'll still be doing fine. You lost $20 million, and you still think that Trump is the better candidate, that your vote still stands with Trump. And you're not even a Republican, you're an independent. I'm confused, bro, because if I lost $20 million, but Dave Portnoy, whatever his name is, because I don't really know, Pizza Man, lost all this money, and he's claiming that he ain't complaining. I don't know.
I'm not necessarily giving credit to Dave Portnoy, but I will say, out of all the like toxic masculine men that backed Trump for the election, who endorsed Trump for the election, he is the only one that comes out on his platform now consistently saying that was a fuck up. I mean, maybe not in those exact words, but goes on shows, goes on newscasters, and I know that I don't want there to be like a fight in the comment section, like, well, you shouldn't have endorsed him in the first place. Yeah, but it happened, and it's done. And now, what we have to do is try to reach the people that are still teetering on support toward him. Because I know that there's a big rhetoric online right now, like, they're lost causes, we can't do anything about it, they're MAGA, they're Trump, and that's that. One single flip at a time, we cannot discredit the singular flip at a time. Not that we even are ever going to say like they have morality or anything like that, but if Dave Portnoy can get on his platform that is traditionally like toxically just like Broville, and slowly but surely go, that was a fuck up, 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 it is going to matter. Throwing in the towel and just being like, well, no, fuck him, you shouldn't have done it in the first place, it's really not going to help anything. So I would like to say, Dave Portnoy, good for you, because I haven't seen anyone else do that. I haven't seen Joe Rogan do that. I haven't seen Theo Vaughn do that. They're still like right on the of the administration. So shout out. Which, if you want to be mad that I said that, be mad. But at the same time, like, I'm looking to try to get us the hell out of this shit right now. And honestly, unfortunately, one of the ways that that's going to happen is for these MAGA-minded alpha bros to realize that we are fucked right now, and he has a huge platform whether you like it or not, and that's that.
In the last video I posted where we addressed one of the FA moment people online, I already said this FA moment is not going to stop anytime, because it's not even halfway into the project 2025 that he said he's going to do, and look at how many of them are now finding out. There are so many people who are so angry or cannot just understand the fact that this man said he still did not regret his vote even after losing $20 million. It's because his ego is too big and he's not ready to be defeated. He's not ready for people to attack him and say, yes, we are happy that you're not in the final have moment. He's not ready to be at the bottom of the feelings or at the bottom of what is going on right now. He doesn't want people to shit on him. And that is the reason why he is still saying, oh, I don't regret my vote. I still think Trump is the better candidate, because you can't be crashing out like that online and in the same sentence say you do not regret the person you voted for. Like, your crash out is already something. It's already a statement that you regret your decision. The fact that he was even saying he doesn't even understand the tariff and how the tariff is affecting the stock and the crypto, you guys, it's already a regret on its own. But then he doesn't want people to come at him and his ego as well. I think that is the reason why he was saying he did not regret his vote. But I doubt he did it, because his actions are saying otherwise. His face is so red. What do you expect from someone losing $20 million? I want to see his crash out now that he has lost over $20 million, because his crash out at $7 million, I feel like that is still very mild. I want to see what he's going to do. I want to see how he's reacting right now, because yes, the market is in the Red Sea. Like, in the Red Sea. This person said, damn, racism is expensive. Another one said, I have been having a really bad few weeks, but hearing Trump supporters lose money because of Trump is making me giggle today. Another one said, it is so weird how the leaves aren't doing anything to destroy them. They are destroying themselves. In the world of Kamala Harris, I don't want to say it, but I told you also. Another person said, that is why I don't feel bad for those people. They didn't care about Trump's plan when they thought it was going to hurt other people. They cared when it started affecting their wallet. And this is the common thing from the people who have been finding out since this man took over the office. You can tell that they are just so selfish that they never thought that anything that man was going to do was going to meet them, was going to hit them. So do they want the people who can't even afford rent to be sorry for a man for losing $20 million after he's getting the result of his actions? Like, literally, what do they want people to do? What does he want people to do at this point? Like, what does Dave want people to do to feel sorry for him? Because these are the questions that people have. Like, how am I supposed to feel sorry for a billionaire who was ready to take on with some of the things that a racist man wants to do, thinking it was not going to affect him? How am I supposed to feel sorry for this person? That is the thing that people are saying. This one said, now, suddenly, we are all supposed to care. Rich people are losing their money just because we hate Trump. These are what people are asking. We are not going to care now because you all did what you all did, because you all thought it was never going to eat you guys. You all thought it was never something that was going to, eat close to home like that. This wasn't just even eating close to home. It is eating home because a lot of them are now losing their money. Look at the story of Elon Musk now. Look at this man who was on every single show criticizing and talking down on Kamala Harris, how she's not the better candidate, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And look at what is going on now. Look at what he's facing now. His face is so red, like so freaking red. You can tell that that man is in pain. And in another sentence, he's saying, I still think Trump is a better candidate. No, you didn't, because your actions are speaking a total different language. Let me hear what you guys think about this people now finding out. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next one.